You guys, let's talk about insurance contracts. This isn't the sexiest topic, I know, but if you're in healthcare, providers, businesses, consultants, I don't care, this is your bread and butter. Securing contracts with private insurance companies can literally make or break your business. It's about getting your services covered, getting paid, and ultimately serving your patients. This video is your step-by-step guide to navigating this world, whether you're just starting out or you've been in the game a while and want to up your game. Let's do this. First things first, you've got to understand the playing field. The insurance market is massive, right? You've got your big national players, smaller regional companies, and everything in between. Each of these companies has its own personality, its own way of doing things. Some are all about specialized services, others are focused on specific demographics. You need to know who you're dealing with. Do your homework, research different companies, figure out their niches, their values, what they're looking for in a provider. Remember, this is a two-way street. You're pitching them, but they also need to be a good fit for you. Don't waste time chasing after every single company out there. Be strategic, be targeted, find the ones that align with your strengths and your goals. Look, you wouldn't just marry the first person you went on a date with, right? Same goes for insurance companies. You need to find the right fit. Luckily, we're in the age of the internet, people. Use it. Online directories, industry publications, LinkedIn. These are your best friends. Start by narrowing down your search. What kind of insurance are you focused on? What geographic area do you serve? What are your specialties? Once you have your criteria, start digging. Look at their provider networks, their coverage plans, their financial stability. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk to their representatives. Ask questions. Get a feel for their culture. See if it vibes with yours. Remember, this is a long-term relationship you're building. Make sure it's built on a solid foundation. You wouldn't show up to a business meeting in your pajamas, would you? Same goes for approaching insurance companies. You've got to be prepared. First and foremost, make sure all your ducks are in a row. Licenses, accreditations, certifications, everything needs to be current and in order. Insurance companies want to see that you're legit, that you meet their standards. Next, look at your internal processes, your billing system, your documentation, your patient communication. It all needs to be streamlined and efficient. And don't forget about your financials. Have a solid understanding of your costs, your revenue streams, your overall financial health. Insurance companies want to partner with businesses that are stable and well managed. Show them you're the real deal. All right, now it's time to craft your pitch. This is where you show insurance companies why they need you in their network. And let me tell you, it's not just about listing your services. You got to go deeper. What sets you apart? What unique value do you bring to the table? Maybe it's your exceptional patient care, your innovative treatment methods, or your commitment to community outreach. Whatever it is, make it sing. Back up your claims with data. Show them your track record of success, your patient satisfaction rates, your positive outcomes. Testimonials are gold, people. Get those happy patients to sing your praises. And don't be shy about highlighting your certifications and awards. Remember, you're selling yourself here. Be confident, be passionate, and show them why you're the best choice. Chapter 5. Sealing the deal, submitting proposals, and acing the application process. You've done your research, you've prepped your business, you've crafted your pitch. Now it's time to make the move. This is the moment where all your hard work comes together. The proposal you submit is not just a document. It's a representation of your business, your values, and your commitment to the potential client. Submitting proposals and applications can feel daunting, but it's all about being organized and knowing your stuff. A well-organized proposal can set you apart from the competition. Make sure you have all the necessary documents and information at your fingertips before you start the submission process. Each company has its own process, so pay attention to the details. Understanding the specific requirements and preferences of each company can give you a significant edge. Take the time to read through their guidelines and tailor your proposal accordingly. Don't just copy and paste the same generic proposal for everyone. A one-size-fits-all approach rarely works. Each proposal should be customized to address the unique needs and challenges of the company you're targeting. Tailor it to each specific company, highlighting the aspects that resonate with their values and needs. Show them that you understand their business and are genuinely interested in providing solutions that work for them. Make sure your proposal is clear, concise, and easy to read. Clarity is key. Avoid jargon and overly complex language. Your goal is to communicate your ideas effectively and efficiently. No one wants to wade through a wall of text. Dense paragraphs can be off-putting and difficult to digest. Break up the text with headings, bullet points, and visuals to make it more engaging. Use visuals, bullet points, and clear headings to break up the information. This not only makes your proposal more visually appealing, but also helps to highlight key points and make the content more accessible. And for the love of all that is good, proofread everything. Spelling mistakes and grammatical errors can undermine your credibility and make you appear unprofessional. Typos and grammatical errors scream unprofessional. Take the time to review your proposal thoroughly. Consider having a colleague or professional editor look it over to catch any mistakes you might have missed. A polished, error-free proposal reflects well on your business and shows that you pay attention to detail. Chapter 6: The Art of the Deal. Negotiating contracts and building lasting partnerships. Congrats, you've scored a meeting. This is your chance to make a lasting impression and set the stage for a successful partnership. Now it's time to negotiate. This is where your preparation and strategy come into play. This is where things can get a little tricky. But stay calm, stay focused, and know your worth. Confidence is key. Before you walk into that room, know your non-negotiables. These are the points you cannot compromise on. What are the absolute must-haves in terms of reimbursement rates, coverage terms, and contract length? Make a list and stick to it. Don't be afraid to ask questions and clarify anything that's unclear. It's better to address uncertainties now than face issues later. Remember, this is a partnership. Both parties should feel satisfied with the agreement. You're both trying to achieve a mutually beneficial agreement. Be professional, be respectful, and aim for a win-win outcome. But don't be afraid to stand your ground. Assertiveness is important in ensuring your needs are met. Once the contract is signed, the work isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Communication is key to a successful long-term partnership. Regular check-ins and updates help maintain a strong relationship. Stay in touch with your insurance company representatives and keep the lines of communication open. Provide regular updates on your services and ensure they are aware of any changes or improvements. Address any issues promptly and professionally. This will help in building trust and ensuring a smooth partnership. A successful partnership is built on mutual respect, clear communication, and a shared vision for success. Keep these principles in mind and you'll be well on your way to building lasting, fruitful relationships. Chapter 7: Dodging the landmines, common mistakes to avoid on your insurance journey. Listen, everyone makes mistakes, but let's learn from others so we don't repeat them, right? In the complex world of insurance, even a small misstep can have significant consequences, so it's crucial to be aware of the common pitfalls and how to avoid them. One of the biggest blunders is overlooking compliance requirements. Compliance isn't just a box to tick, it's a fundamental aspect of your business operations. Ignoring it can lead to severe penalties and loss of trust. The healthcare industry is crawling with regulations, and you need to stay on top of them. Regularly updating your knowledge and ensuring your team is well informed can save you from costly mistakes. Failing to comply can not only jeopardize your contracts, but also put your entire business at risk. It's not just about avoiding fines. It's about maintaining your reputation and ensuring long-term success. Another common trap is neglecting to follow up after submitting proposals. This might seem like a minor issue, but it can make a huge difference in securing a deal. Don't just sit around waiting for the phone to ring. Time is of the essence, and a proactive approach can set you apart from the competition. Be proactive, reach out, check on the status, and reiterate your value proposition. A simple follow-up call or email can remind the client of your commitment and keep you at the forefront of their mind. And finally, make sure your services actually align with the insurance company's needs. Understanding their requirements and tailoring your offerings accordingly can significantly increase your chances of success. There's no point in chasing after contracts that aren't a good fit for your business model. It's better to focus your efforts on opportunities that align with your strengths and capabilities. Do your due diligence, understand their coverage plans, and make sure your services fill a gap in their network. By doing so, you not only increase your chances of securing the contract, but also build a stronger, more sustainable business relationship. Outro. You got this. Mastering insurance contracts takes hustle and heart. We covered a ton of ground today, from understanding the insurance landscape to crafting killer proposals and negotiating like a boss. Remember, securing insurance contracts is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a whole lot of hustle. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Stay persistent, stay informed, and never stop providing exceptional service. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, your tips, your biggest takeaways in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more game-changing content.